The world is full of mysteries that defy logic and science. Imagine an entire village of 2,000 people vanishing overnight, no trace, no explanation. Or a book so cryptic that for over 600 years the greatest minds have failed to decode its secrets. What other enigmas remain unsolved? In this video, we'll uncover 25 baffling mysteries that continue to puzzle experts. Are you ready to question everything you thought you knew? Let's dive in. Number 25. Al-Nasla Split Rock, Saudi Arabia. The Alabama-Nasla Rock Formation is a world-famous wonder, featuring two large sandstone rocks balanced on a small pedestal. What makes it remarkable is the near-perfect split between them, resembling a laser-cut line. This has sparked speculation, with some suggesting it could be linked to an advanced ancient civilization, though there is no scientific proof of this. Geologists and historians remain puzzled by its formation. While natural forces likely shaped it, the smooth vertical split appears unusual. Most experts attribute it to a minor earth shift or a fault line, where weaker material erodes more easily. Some alternative theories suggest human or even extraterrestrial influence, but there is no verified evidence for these claims. Despite various ideas, the mystery remains unsolved. But if you think this is unusual, wait until you see the underwater pyramid that some believe could be proof of a lost civilization. Number 24. Underwater Pyramid, Japan. In 1985, a Japanese diver near Yonaguni Island discovered a massive underwater stone formation. Some believe it may be evidence of an ancient civilization, possibly linked to Atlantis, or the legendary lost city of Mu. Marine geologist Masaki Kimura spent over 15 years studying the site, identifying a large pyramid-like structure rising from 25 meters deep. However, Japan's cultural agency and Okinawa's government do not recognize it as a cultural heritage site, leading to a lack of formal research or preservation. While some experts think it is man-made, others argue it is a natural formation. Do you think the Yonaguni Monument is an ancient man-made structure or just a natural formation? Why? Comment and chat with me. And speaking of vanishing civilizations, what if I told you an entire village in Canada disappeared overnight, without a single trace? Number 23. Anjikuni Village Disappearance, Canada. Anjikuni Lake in Nunavut, Canada, is a remote and frigid place. In the winter of 1930, an entire Inuit village of 2,000 people mysteriously vanished overnight. A passing hunter found the settlement abandoned, with even the animals missing. The strange event made global headlines, sparking theories of supernatural forces, alien abductions, or a sudden pandemic, though the absence of livestock remains unexplained. Nearly a century later, no evidence has surfaced, leaving the mystery unsolved as fact and fiction continue to blur. Number 22. Voynich Manuscript. The Voynich manuscript, written in medieval ink on about 240 pages of parchment from the early 1400s, is one of the world's most mysterious books. Lost for centuries, it was rediscovered in 1912 by antiquarian bookseller Wilfrid Voynich. The manuscript features unknown plants, figures in unusual bathing setups, and advanced astronomical knowledge. Its language has baffled cryptographers, remaining undeciphered to this day. Now housed in Yale University's Beinecke Library, it is often called the unreadable book. But sometimes, the biggest mysteries aren't in books, they're right beneath our feet, like the massive, perfectly circular formation hidden in the Sahara Desert. Number 21. The Richat Structure. The Richat Structure, a massive circular formation in the Sahara Desert, spans nearly 50 kilometers. Though it resembles an impact crater, it is a symmetrical dome formed by erosion and geological uplift. This striking feature, visible from space and studied by geologists, offers insight into the area's geology. Some suggest it may be an ancient well or linked to past oil activity, while others propose more speculative theories, including extraterrestrial origins, though no evidence supports this. Despite various explanations, its origins remain a fascinating mystery. But here's a real question. How did an ancient civilization build a complex device so advanced that it wouldn't be matched for over 1,000 years? before exploring, I have a special 10-second request for all of you listening. If you can help me in any way, just hit the notification bell and hit that subscribe button. It helps this channel so much. And if you do that, I will do everything I can to make this show even better for you. Deal? Number 20. Antikythera Mechanism, Greece. A 2,000-year-old shipwreck revealed treasures like statues, jewelry, pottery, and coins, along with a small, broken bronze device, the Antikythera Mechanism, the world's first analog computer. Dating back 2,100 years, this complex machine had at least 30 bronze gears with thousands of teeth, powered by a hand crank. It calculated astronomical events, tracked time, and included an Olympic Games calendar. Its rotating hand showed 5 planets, the Sun and the Moon. This Greek invention was unmatched for 1,400 years, predating European geared clocks by a millennium. How the Greeks built it and why the technology disappeared remains a mystery. What do you think happened? Number 19. Nazca Lines, Peru. The Nazca Lines were discovered from the air in 1939 when a pilot flew over the Nazca Plateau about 435 kilometers south of Lima. Covering nearly 500 square kilometers, these massive drawings include around 700 figures, divided into 2 groups. One features about 70 animal, insect, and plant designs, while the other consists of straight lines and geometric shapes like spirals, triangles, and rectangles. Designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1994, their immense size, some up to 275 meters, makes them visible only from above. Their creation remains a mystery, but some scientists believe the ancient Nazca people made them for their gods in the sky. But if you think the Nazca Lines are strange, wait until you hear about the secret vault in India that no one dares to open. Number 18. Swami Padmanabhaswamy Temple Vault, India. The Swami Padmanabhaswamy Temple is one of India's most sacred sites, known for its historical and cultural significance. In 2011, a lawsuit questioned the Trivandrum royal family's management of the temple's wealth. By 2016, the Supreme Court appointed a team to document its assets, revealing 6 treasure vaults filled with gold, gems, and ceremonial items, including a $30 million golden statue of Lord Vishnu. The iron vault doors had no visible locks, adding to the mystery. Vault B remained sealed, believed to hold sacred artifacts and possibly more treasure. Legends warn of serious consequences if opened, though no evidence supports this. The temple is heavily guarded with 200 trained personnel, surveillance cameras, and metal detectors to protect its wealth. But mysteries aren't always locked away. Sometimes they happen right in the streets, like the bizarre case of the dancing plague in France. Number 17. The Dancing Plague, France. The dancing plague occurred in 1518 in the city of Strasbourg, France. It began in mid-July 1518, when a woman named Frau Trophy suddenly started dancing uncontrollably in the streets, continuing for several days. Within just 4 days, 33 other people began showing similar symptoms. A month later, more than 400 people were dancing non-stop in the streets. Some individuals reportedly collapsed due to extreme exhaustion or health complications. Despite the passage of centuries, the cause of this bizarre phenomenon remains a mystery and has yet to be fully explained by scientists. Number 16. Devil's Tower, Wyoming, USA. Devil's Tower is a massive rock formation in the form of a column standing 1,558 meters above sea level in the northeast of Wyoming, USA. It was formed around 50 million years ago and still stands today. For Native Americans, this landmark is tied to many legendary tales and is considered sacred for important annual ceremonies. The surface of the rock is covered with unique grooves that some describe as resembling scratches. Another intriguing aspect surrounding the tower, which many visitors and locals have reported, is the sight of an unusual light in the sky above the tower. Some even claim to have seen this light at the top of the tower. However, the phenomenon has yet to be fully explained by science. But unexplained events aren't limited to land. What about a ship found completely abandoned, yet still seaworthy? Number 15. Ship Mary Celeste. The Mary Celeste remains a maritime mystery. The 31-meter ship, weighing 282 tons, left New York on November 5, 1872, carrying ethanol to Genoa, Italy. On board were Captain Benjamin Briggs, his wife, their 2-year-old daughter, and an 8-person crew. A month later, de Gracia found the ship drifting near the Azores, abandoned. Aside from a torn bow hatch causing minor flooding, it was seaworthy. The crew had left in a lifeboat, leaving behind money, personal belongings, and untouched cargo, ruling out piracy. Despite many theories, the reason they abandoned the ship remains unknown for over a century. And if disappearing ships sound strange, what about a dune that sings? Number 14. Singing Sand Dunes, Kazakhstan. In the Jongar region, between the Kisti-Kalkan and Okan-Kalkan mountain ranges, lies a rocky desert with small shrubs. Its most unique feature is the Aim Kalin Dune, stretching nearly 3 kilometers long and rising about 150 meters high. Many wonder how it remains intact despite strong winds. The dune formed over millennia as Sialic winds carried dust from the dried-up river. Blocked by the Ki-Kalkan and Alan-Kalkan mountains, the winds weakened, causing sand to settle. Unlike other dunes, this process continues, keeping it in place. During dry weather, the dune produces sounds like an organ as sand grains rub together, growing louder with movement. Legends attribute the noise to a snoring dragon or a restless spirit. Scientists have yet to explain this mystery. But if eerie sounds intrigue you, wait until you hear about a place where over 20,000 people have mysteriously vanished. Number 13. The Alaska Triangle. The Alaska Triangle, spanning Anchorage, Juneau, and Atka, has seen over 20,000 disappearances since the 1970s, an unusually high number for its sparse population. Notable cases include U.S. House Majority Leader Thomas Hale Boggs, S.R., Alaska Congressman Nick Begich, and Hunter Gary Frank San. Despite extensive searches, no traces were found. Theories suggest natural energy vortices may affect perception, with clockwise ones linked to positive emotions and counterclockwise ones causing disorientation. Magnetic anomalies have also been reported, with compasses deviating over 30 degrees and search teams experiencing confusion or auditory distortions. Some connect the mystery to indigenous folklore, including the Kushtaka, a shape-shifting figure said to roam the wilderness. Will science ever solve this enigma? And while disappearances are baffling, imagine looking up and seeing fish raining from the sky. Number 12. Fish rain. Unusual natural phenomena occur worldwide, some of which science still does not fully understand. One rare event is fish raining from the sky, covering roads, rooftops, and yards. This has been recorded in India, Mexico, and Honduras, where it happens frequently enough that locals celebrate with festivals in June or July. While fascinating, it also creates sanitation challenges. Scientists generally explain it as a result of strong storms and whirlwinds that lift fish and other aquatic life from water bodies, carrying them over long distances before they fall back to the ground. While this theory is widely accepted, some aspects remain under study. If you could uncover the truth behind just one of these mysteries, which would it be and why? Tell us in the comments. We might just feature the best theories in a future video. Number 11. Darvaza Gate to Hell, Turkmenistan. The Darvaza gas crater, also known as the Gateway to the Fire Pit, is a massive burning crater in Turkmenistan, formed in 1971 when a natural gas field collapsed. To prevent gas leaks, scientists set it on fire, and it has been burning for over 50 years. The glowing flames create an eerie, otherworldly appearance, drawing tourists worldwide. Nearby, a village has become a popular camping spot. Despite its appeal, the crater contributes to climate change, and experts are researching ways to extinguish it. But sometimes mysteries don't burn. They balance, like a 1,300-year-old rock perched at an impossible angle. Number 10. The 1,300-year-old Leaning Stone, India. The Stone of the Sky God is the unique name given by the people of Mahabubnagar in southern India to this incredible rock. It sits precariously on a 45-degree sloped hill and has remained perfectly stable for over 1,300 years, despite enduring countless storms, sun, and wind. The stone, which stands 6.1 meters tall, has only a narrow contact point with the sloping hill below. Many visitors are astonished when they see it, as it appears that a slight push could send the 250-ton rock rolling downhill. While some locals believe that standing too close to the rock for photos might be risky, experts note that the stone has remained firmly in place for centuries, making it a fascinating yet stable natural wonder. And if nature can defy gravity, what about a place so hostile that not a single living thing can survive? Number 9. The Dallol region, Ethiopia. The Dallol volcanic region in Ethiopia, known as the place of no soul, is too harsh for life. Despite having water, no organisms survive due to extreme heat exceeding 115 degrees Fahrenheit, highly acidic and salty water over 200 degrees, and toxic volcanic gases. Even birds are at risk. With its alien-like conditions, Dallol resembles a training ground for Mars on Earth. But while this region is devoid of life, another is filled with ghostly legends, like a vampire haunting London's most famous cemetery. Number 8. Vampires at Highgate Cemetery, London. Highgate Cemetery, located in Islington, London, is the final resting place of notable figures like Douglas Adams, Michael Faraday, and Karl Marx, along with many artists, architects, and war heroes. It is also known for vampire legends. The mystery gained attention in the 1970s when David Fenn wrote to the Highgate Express, claiming he had seen a ghost there 3 times. His letter sparked numerous similar reports, including sightings of a tall man in a hat who vanished at the cemetery wall. What do you think about this eerie legend? If you love unraveling the world's strangest mysteries, hit that like button. The more likes we get, the deeper we'll dig into more unexplained cases. Number 7. Göbekli Tepe, Turkey. Göbekli Tepe, built around 9000 BC with primitive tools, features massive T-shaped sandstone pillars over 3 meters tall. It predates Mesopotamian civilization by 5.5 millennia and Stonehenge by 6. Serving as a sacred temple and gathering place, 6 structures have been uncovered, with excavations ongoing. A major mystery is why it was deliberately buried, possibly to conceal or protect it, but no definitive answers exist. Despite its age, the carvings and pillars remain well preserved. The builders, without wheels or animal labor, moved and erected stones weighing up to 6 tons using only simple tools, a feat that remains unexplained. But ancient mysteries aren't the only ones that leave us puzzled. What about a real-life broadcast hijacking that has never been solved? Number 6. Max Headroom's signal hijacking. On November the 22nd, 1987, Chicago sports commentator Dan Ron was covering a Bears vs. Lions game on WGN-TV when a man in a Max Headroom mask interrupted the broadcast, mumbling and twisting against a gray background. 2 hours later, at 11:15 p.m., he hijacked WTW's signal during Doctor Who, mocking the host, laughing, reciting the Coca-Cola slogan while holding a Pepsi, and making an unusual gesture before being hit with a flapper. The interruption lasted 90 seconds. Investigators suspect he used powerful equipment or a pre-recorded video. Over 30 years later, the case remains unsolved, making it one of the most infamous broadcast hijackings in United States history. And if bizarre hijacking seems surreal, how about a jellyfish-shaped crop circle that appeared overnight? Number 5. Enormous jellyfish crop circle, England. A massive 183-meter-wide crop circle resembling a jellyfish appeared in a barley field in Kingston, Oxford. Expert Karen Alexander, who studies crop formations, said he had seen butterfly or bird-shaped circles before, but never one shaped like a jellyfish, especially this large. The origin of crop circles remains a mystery. Some speculate they are related to UFO sightings, while others suggest they result from natural phenomena like lightning strikes. Some believe they are artistic creations made by volunteers, but skeptics argue that short summer nights make secretly creating such complex shapes overnight unlikely. And speaking of unexplained carvings, what about a mysterious stone gate in Bolivia that may hold astronomical secrets? Number 4. The Sun Gate, Tiwanaku, Bolivia. The Sun Gate is located in Tiwanaku, an ancient and mysterious city in Bolivia. Some archaeologists believe that it was the center of a vast empire in the first millennium AD. To this day, no one knows the meaning of the carvings on this gate. Scientists speculate that they might have astrological or astronomical significance. And if carved mysteries fascinate you, wait until you see the nearly perfect stone spheres in Costa Rica. Number 3. Stone spheres of Costa Rica. The stone spheres of Costa Rica are one of archaeology's greatest mysteries. Around 300 have been found in dense forests, ranging from a few centimeters to over 2 meters in diameter, with the largest weighing 16 tons. Made of solid granite, they are nearly perfect in shape. Yet granite is not naturally found in these areas, and no evidence of stoneworking exists nearby. Creating and transporting them would have required advanced geometry, expert carving, and strong tools, but no clear explanation exists. Some theories link them to ancient civilizations, while others suggest connections to Atlantis, Stonehenge, or even extraterrestrials. Despite investigations, their origin and purpose remain unknown. Subscribe now and turn on the notification bell, because the next mystery we uncover might just be the one that changes everything. Number 2. Wave Rock, Australia. Wave Rock, a stunning natural rock formation in Western Australia, looks like a massive wave standing 15 meters high and stretching 110 meters wide. According to research, scientists believe that Wave Rock is part of High Rock, made of granite shaped by rainwater and wind erosion millions of years ago. The amazing colors of the rock are due to minerals carried by the rain over thousands of years, resulting in beautiful shades of red and grayish yellow at different times of the day. The color of Wave Rock changes depending on the sunlight. Its incredible beauty has made it a popular tourist destination and a symbol of Australia's geological diversity. But before we end, here's perhaps the strangest mystery of all: human feet that keep washing up on a beach, with no bodies in sight. Number 1. Disembodied feet on the coast, Salish Sea. The Salish Sea, between Western Canada and Washington, USA, is known for its beautiful beaches, where visitors find seashells, sea glass, and pottery shards. But in 2007, human feet began washing ashore, sparking mystery. Theories range from criminal activity and accidental drownings to a plane crash. However, scientists have yet to find a definitive answer, leaving the case unsolved. If you found today's video interesting, don't hesitate to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Your support is very important to us. Be sure to check out the next video appearing on your screen. You're sure to love the content we bring. Please leave a comment about which country you'd like us to explore next. Thank you for watching, and see you in the latest video. Thanks for being with us. Leave a comment, like to show your support, and remember to hit that subscribe button for more exciting videos. See you next time.